Earlier this year, Our Gracious Majesty the Queen bestowed a rather spectacular honour on none other than the Duchess of Cornwall, Camilla. But this particularly didn't go down well with someone else a few thousand miles away over in a California mansion. And today we're going to reveal exactly why. Hi, good morning. Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. Nice to have your company. Thank you so much as ever for joining me. Really do appreciate the time that you take to watch these videos. I know a lot of people are busy like myself, and I hope they're a nice distraction from all the sort of bubble of the day, if you like. Maybe you're sort of relaxing at the end of the day, or as I often say, starting a day, I do enjoy making them for you, so thank you as ever so much for watching. Let's all have a big wave. Yes, I know, I can see you all, I don't care what they say, this new iPhone, you can see everything. Truly, thank you for your company. I really mean that. Back as ever though to your breaking roll story of the day. As we know, a couple of months back now, Our Gracious Majesty the Queen let it be known that she would now like it to be known that Camilla will be the Queen Consort, in the fullness of time. I love the way Her Majesty just, finds these really nice words, don't you? That, basically other people would say, in a few years or something, in the fullness of time. Or my favourite one, of course, recollections may vary. Very good description of somebody who's annoyed you, don't you think? But this particular story, on a more serious note, didn't go down too well with none other than the former royal known as Prince Harry over in California. In fact, if you recall, lots of people commented on the fact that Prince Harry indeed and Meghan Markle did not offer any good wishes on social media or on their website after Her Majesty decided to let this be known. Lots of other royals did, and of course lots of people were thrilled with this. But now, according to a very good source, the reason behind this is simply this. Now know Prince Harry has a rather fractious relationship with his father, His Royal Highness Prince Charles. Although having seen firsthand exactly how Prince Charles is with both of his sons, it's hard to imagine. He's tried his very best to overcome a rather restrictive sort of formula that he had himself, and more importantly for him, tried to be more welcoming and open arms, more loving, more tactful, tactile, all that sort of stuff. I would say that was the legacy of Diana. That's what she gave Prince Charles. She made him more open, tried to connect him with his children and not be as formal with nannies and stuff like that. But the bigger picture, of course, as we now know, is that it seemingly, and as ever we have to say allegedly, Prince Harry does have problems with his father, allegedly the way he was brought up and the problems that he had. Do you remember the infamous line, we didn't go for bike rides and stuff like that, but then there were loads of pictures of him having bike rides with Prince Charles, so clearly he did try. The bigger issue for Harry is that he feels that his late mother, Princess Diana, is being pushed away, pushed out of history. And that was the big problem as to why he didn't really want to publicly acknowledge this new celebration, if you like, for Camilla. Now, a lot of people say, did Harry and Camilla get on? Well, I would say, yes, they did. On what I saw of them, they didn't seem to be any fractious, sort of difficult working relationship, particularly out on, public functions. But what was it like in private? Well, according to a very good source, it didn't start off well, but then thawed, because Prince Harry took the lead from his elder brother, Prince William. And William apparently told Harry, look, she makes Pa very happy. So consequently, we need to welcome her into his life. And they both built a really good, strong bond and relationship with her. As we know, even Our Gracious Majesty the Queen had a few issues at the beginning. But even she now realised that, obviously, mistakes were made and Camilla and Charles were simply meant to be. But history always rewrites itself, right? But the bigger problem now is, how can Harry move forward still all these years later? When you think about it, for him, it's rather difficult, isn't it, that he publicly can't acknowledge the fact that Camilla will become the Queen Consort. It simply doesn't remove anything about his late mother. But for Harry, his mother, obviously, is simply everything, and rightly so. But then again, there are two people in his life, his mother and his father. And lots of people, including Our Gracious Majesty the Queen, would like Harry to make Charles happy. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.